YouTube, what's going on? This is iTalk here, and in today's video, we have a brand new video. Fortnite, once again, coming out with a change that I think is pretty much borderline useless. Although, I will say it's not a forced update. This is not something that is forced upon us, like them removing the rarities, them hiding cosmetics from us. This is actually something that is optional, and I appreciate that. It's not a thing where it's like permanent on everyone, but man, like, how soft are we as a gaming community now that you can't even like take the L or do laugh it up at someone without them getting upset about it? Fortnite tweets this out saying, "We want emotes to be a source of good vibes, but a few take the L can sometimes feel a bit overly confrontational. Tomorrow's update will introduce a new confrontational emote setting to toggle visibility on these emotes." And what I find crazier than that with this is that around the same time as this, Blizzard is under a lot of scrutiny because you can actually get banned off of Overwatch for saying fuck and shit on the game. Now Fortnite's like, oh hey, guess what? Now if you do these emotes, they're confrontational. So here's the whole blog post. They say here, we're adding a see confrontational emote setting so players can choose not to see certain emotes that are sometimes used in confrontational ways. Players who choose this will see a player using the emote standing still with no emote sound. The see confrontational emotes settings applies to 4 emotes: Laugh It Up, Take the L, Whip Crack, and Make It Plantain. The new setting can be found under social privacy and will default to only show these emotes from friends in your party. You can change this setting at any time. You can see these emotes from any player or not at all. Note, this setting does not change a player's ability to use any emotes. Now, there's 2 sides to this coin that I want to talk about. The first one we'll talk about here is the fact that they're censoring the Whip Crack and the Make It Plantain emotes because they can be used in racist ways. I don't understand why they didn't really bring that up in the original tweet, because no one is going to read this. They're just going to see the tweet, and that's all they're going to see, and they're going to be like, oh wow, this is really stupid. I could see why that they're making it so at least 2 of the emotes, Whip Crack and Make It Plantain, can be hidden. And I will say this right here, right now, I do not agree with racism whatsoever. Obviously, I think most people can agree with me on that one. It's not cool to hate on people based on the color of their skin, their gender, their identity. I think that shit is whack. I do not agree with people doing anything of the sort like that. But I understand why we're censoring these emotes for people that they might get stream sniped and they might get harassed with these emotes. I absolutely 100% understand that. It's really sad that we've gotten to this point where like these emotes that were made back in chapter 1 have to be censored now for certain streamers and players because people are that messed up in the head that they're going to actually use these in that sort of way. That's pretty bad. However, I would just think that like reporting the players would be enough for this. That's what I'm like shocked by, that like if you use these emotes, can't you just report them for using these emotes in a racist way, and then there you go? You can just report people based on toxicity or racism in that sort of sense. I don't necessarily know why we're just flat out censoring the emotes, unless maybe the reporting isn't working or maybe it's not good enough for this sort of thing. Regardless, I don't have an issue with this. The Laugh It Up and Take the L thing I do have an issue with, because I don't know anyone that is that soft that would get that upset over someone doing Laugh It Up and Take the L on them, to the point where Fortnite had to step in and be like, it's okay, we'll make sure that no one can be toxic to you if they kill you. Like, it's in the game. I'll say this right here, right now, you guys would not be able to survive Modern Warfare 2 lobbies. You wouldn't be able to survive Overwatch lobbies, League of Legends lobbies, Rainbow Six Siege lobbies. It's everywhere. The toxicity in gaming is everywhere. And I'm not saying I agree on it. I don't. But like, we're censoring emotes now because, oh, they made my feelings hurt, so I can't have people do that to me. Really? Really? Now, that's the thing, right? Like, this doesn't really have much of an effect on me personally. First of all, I lost my account that had Take the L on it, and then I don't even use Laugh It Up anyway. The problem I have with this, right, as many other people do, like, I'm looking at the replies here, even Courage is saying we are so doomed. I'm seeing so many people just not being okay with this change. The way I see it, right, is that it doesn't really affect me. But the reason why this really frustrates me more than it probably should is because this is once again another pointless change that we're making to the game. And we're not addressing the locker UI. We're still not addressing the cosmetic rarities being removed. They are addressing the censoring of skins that they did back in Fortnite OG. At least there's that. What are we doing with these changes? It seems like every single time they come out with something with a new change, it's not what people want. Who was asking for this? Who was asking for the rarity system to be removed? Who was asking for the locker UI to be changed? And it's funny, you know how long ago they said that, like, oh yeah, we're gonna fix the UI in the Fortnite locker? You know how long ago they said that? They said this back in December, middle of December. They said, we've heard the feedback on locker UI and can confirm that we are working on it. You can expect to see more improvements and design evolution rolled out over the next few updates. It's in the middle of April now. I don't even want to use my locker anymore because of how bad it is. I don't want to make combos anymore because of how bad the locker UI is. And I'm seeing so many people on Twitter saying, oh, you guys keep complaining about the game. Don't play it. Guess what? I'm not playing the game. Yeah, I'm not actually playing the game. There you go. I'm not playing it, but it's my job to cover the game and give my opinion on it. And I'm going to give you my opinion on it. I think this is another useless change, and there needs to be some communication revolving the locker UI and changing that. Like you said you would change it 4 months ago. Just bring it back the way it was. Literally, there was no issue with it before. And there's one other argument I'm seeing online is that there's people saying Fortnite shouldn't be vocal to us anymore. They shouldn't communicate with us anymore because every time they do, it always makes the community mad. Well, then maybe they should stop making the community mad with these stupid, dumb decisions, right? Like, again, does this inherently ruin the game for me? No, not at all. It's client-sided. Like, you can still use the emote if you want. They should do that for the skins when they were talking about censoring skins for certain experiences. That's what they should do for this. Just, like, have an option where, like, if you're too young, you can't see the skins. I think that'd be totally fine. But the thing you got to also remember, too, is that it's really difficult to rate a game based off of, like, the ESRB, like, rated E, T, M. If you even look it up, it says that ESRB ratings provide parents with general guidance about content and age appropriateness, but online elements like in-game communication and the behavior of other players is not something that can be considered or reflected in a game's rating, okay? So yeah, overall, I just think we're getting really soft as a community. Like, who on earth was getting offended by Take the L and laugh it up? Like, yeah, it's annoying, but, like, it's not something where I'm like, censor it. I don't want to ever see anyone else use it on me. Like, come on, guys. The racist emotes, I absolutely understand that. I think that's ridiculous that people are using them wrong. I've seen people, you know, with, like, deaths of celebrities, they will use the skins to, like, mock their death. And obviously that's not what Fortnite wanted to do with these skins. They didn't make skins in the game because they could be connected to real life people and then be horrible to them. Like, I remember exactly when Kobe Bryant passed away, like, not even like 2 hours or not, maybe not even a day. I don't even know. We'll say a day. Not even a day goes by and I saw someone making like a TikTok that was mocking his death from the, like, with like a plane and stuff like that. Like, it's really messed up. Like, the community that we have here is so incredibly messed up, and that's just how it's gonna be. That's just how people are. So you can't censor everything from everybody. So the fact that we're censoring these, like, emotes, again, I understand why they're doing some of them, but, like, the toxic ones, like, come on, man. Next thing you're gonna tell me is that you're gonna ban teabagging people and shooting dead bodies. Are you not allowed to do that in video games? We'll have to wait and see on what they think about that, because that might be something that they do now. But guys, that is it for the video today. Ridiculous. Just fix the locker UI. Please stop giving us these updates that are literally not benefiting us, right? Like, I don't like this at all. Just please fix the locker UI, fix the item shops. Please listen to our concerns about your game going corporate and not being the fun and cartoony game it used to be. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know with a like and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Use code ITALK in the Fortnite item shop if you'd like to support me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you all later. See ya.